Anything that has value in life has that phrase attached to it, okay? There's not a single thing in life, including your spiritual life, that you'll get anywhere for any length of time without adding to it W-O-R-K. Let's all say what that word is together. It's work. You've got to work at it, okay? And work at it is not meaning that you're trying to please God and get right with God because that's how you're going to be accepted by Him, that your works are going to please Him. No, because you love Him and you're in love with Him, you want to work on your relationship with Him. So it's not something you're doing out of legalistic pressure, but you're doing because, God, I want to love You and serve You, and I'm going to work on this part of my life because I want to be strong, so when the test comes and the temptations are coming my way, I have the strength to handle them. Ephesians 6:13. Therefore, put on the full armor of God. That's our responsibility. Put it on. Get yourself dressed in this. Work on it. Put on the full armor of God so that when, notice not if, but when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you've done everything, what's happening? You're still standing. You're not falling. You're standing strong, standing firm. Jesus, when He was tempted in the wilderness, was spiritually strong because He had fed His spirit. He knew God's word. In fact, when the devil is tempting Him, notice Jesus' answer. He says, it is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. You need to get God's word inside of you because God's word is the sword of the Spirit. God's word will give you something to fight with when temptation comes your way. Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane says to His disciples, keep watch and pray so that you will not give in to temptation. For the spirit is willing, but the body is weak. The flesh is weak. If you do not build up your spirit, you will be controlled by your flesh. If you do not build up your spirit, you will be controlled by your flesh. And the way you build your spirit, which most people never do, they never spend much time building their spirit. They'll build their physical bodies. They'll build in their work environment, their families, their homes, their finances, but they never build their spirit. To build your spirit, you've got to spend time with God. God is spirit, and they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. You've got to build your spirit in relationship with God through His Word, by your prayer times, by your fellowship with Him. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 8, the Message paraphrase, says, exercise how often? Daily. Exercise daily in God. No spiritual flabbiness, please. I like that, don't you? Workouts in the gymnasium, they're useful, but a disciplined life in God is far more so, making you fit both today and forever.